Liquid IV.
Uh,
1 stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone.
Liquid IV has incredible hydration flavors like golden cherry, pear, strawberry, popsicle firecracker. Are you not an American if you don't ask for Liquid IV popsicle firecracker? You know what? I wish I knew a way to get Liquid IV.
Oh, you mean to get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use promo code SLOB at checkout?
What? Wait, that's what?
That's 20% off of anything you order when you use promo code SLOB at liquidiv.com.
Remember, guys, that's 20% off anything you order when you use promo code SLOB at liquidiv.com. All right, start the timer. All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Slobs on the Pod. I'm your host, Jordan. To my right, the Grizzly Bear himself, my chode host, Emil.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Welcome back.
Pretty little golden
That's cute, huh?
Yeah. All right. Mine's just water.
It's crazy. Oh, yeah, water. It's crazy how this looks like pee, though.
This stuff looks like pee.
Did I say? Oh, all right, guys. So I guess, yeah, we could talk about it. So, yeah, guys, if you guys don't know, we got one of our videos taken down again. So we're on a tight leash. We're being watched.
Bad boys.
We're the bad boys of YouTube.
Yeah, right. There's so much crazier.
Hey. So if you guys see us doing that, that's also helping myself when I go back post and I'm editing. Mm-hmm. Seeing us be all goofy, I know like, oh, that's an area I need to look at because we probably have to bleep some stuff. Yeah. So yeah, guys, in the first 10 minutes we're gonna work on not cursing.
We don't know exactly why we're getting limited. Yeah. So we're just checking all the boxes, right?
Actually, I'll pull up the pictures so we can read them over. So I'll start over. So we recently we tried posting episode 123. As soon as I posted it, within like 30 minutes to an hour, it had got taken down. And last time we had gotten in trouble, I realized this. So last time we got in trouble, it was just a warning. So we only have 1 strike, not 2. I thought we had 2. We only have 1 strike. After 3 strikes, the entire YouTube channel will get taken down. And though it sucks is like by the second time, if you just do something, you don't know what you did, you'll just go one day and you'll check on YouTube and it'll be gone. So, because you already got your warning.
All your videos gone.
Everything's gone. And that I don't know for sure yet. I don't know if when they take your account down, all your videos go away, or do they give you a chance to download them so you can like post them somewhere else or save them. Because my issue right now that I'm really fucking like makes my booty hole tight. Dang! Thank you, Emil. Oh, this is going to be tough. What makes it kind of... I forgot. What makes it tough is I only have probably episodes 70-something to now. My other hard drive that I had crashed. So 1 through 75 or 74 are all on there. So I don't have them. The only thing I have left is all of them on YouTube. So now, like right now, while I have the chance, I should do it. I can download them all. I can go through each one by one and download them all and save them on a hard drive. So I have episode 1, 2 now. And then that way, if it does crash, we can put them on a website or figure something out with them. And then I have them. So I got to do that. I'm telling myself now. So Jordan, if you're editing this, do that.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone who hit the pod.
It was crazy, right?
Hit the pod Instagram up with ideas and.
Yeah, I'm going to say this, guys. I'm going to be transparent with you guys. But, I mean, as much as we do this, and obviously we joke about the views and stuff, but there are people that watch it, but we just don't see it as much. Like, whenever, like, we always say this, but, like, whenever we put out, like, polls and stuff, not a lot of people really vote on them. Sometimes our things don't get likes or views or ever. So then in my head, I'm just like, this isn't really getting out to a lot of people. No one really cares about this. It's just fun for us. But like when that happened, when I posted that, I got tons of messages where people were like, oh, you should try this. You should post on this app, or you should do this. You should make a website. Like people were really like helping. It was cool. Like I didn't, not that I didn't ask for it, but I was just kind of letting you guys know, like, hey, this is what's going on right now. So, and like I said, it really bummed me out because we've been going so good since January, putting out an episode every week.
Yeah.
And literally, and technically we still are. It's just not allowing us to post it for them. But if you guys listen to our audio, we have it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. But if you go specifically to Spotify, I've uploaded the video as well with the audio. So if you click on it, you can either listen to the audio if you close your phone, or if you want, you can look at, you can watch it. So the video's on there. So technically we're still good. We posted a video. It just wasn't on YouTube. This week, because I'm talking next week, this episode will come out, as well as 123 will come out on YouTube, because by then the ban will be lifted. But yeah, I pulled up the pictures so we can kind of, this is what we got. I'll post them up too, but this is what we got when I found out about everything. And going back to what you said, yeah, it's true. They're very broad in why we got taken down. Like this one. So like this one, let me see. So this one says regulated goods. Content that facilitates the sale of certain regulated goods and services isn't allowed on YouTube. Examples include trying to sell nicotine products, stolen financial info, or endangered species. We don't do any of that. If anything, the one thing we did think it was is the fact that we, shout out Yuma Dispensary. We're just going to say that. That's all we're going to say. And I'll bleep that. And so that's the only thing we can think that it possibly is. It also, because I read through it, and it says like legal or illegal drugs are not allowed to be like announced on YouTube. And especially we were giving out a phone number, an address, a website where specifically they could go to purchase it. And it's no knock on Yuma Dispensary. It's no knock on them, but it's what YouTube doesn't allow, and I guess we have to respect that. I did think this was America. I thought it was a free country, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't post nudes on YouTube.
This was America.
But yeah, so we can only assume what it is. Also, it could be that, I've heard in other podcasts, we're doing the whole 10-minute thing, because that's the thing, is they try not to curse in the first 10 minutes, because supposedly YouTube, when you upload, that's like usually what they try to base their, like how
it's
they...
like a flag.
Kind of, yeah. They're going to be like, we're going to review the first 10 minutes. If everything's good, then the rest of the episode should be fine. Pretty much everyone's like, oh, so I just won't do anything bad for the first 10 minutes, and then I'll do something bad after, is what everyone does. So we're just going to do it that way. So there are going to be a lot of bleeps in the beginning. We're just going to have to get used to it, or we're just going to have to stop cursing altogether. Did I say something? I just wanted to do that. But yeah, guys. So yeah, once again, thank you all that reached out. And oh yeah, and I tried appealing it. So like when they send it to you, you can appeal, and you can be like, no, I think you're wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong. And you can explain why or whatever. So I appealed it.
And they said, nah.
10 minutes later, I got an email, appeal unsuccessful. And it pretty much said, no, we're still going to go with what we thought we could watch. We've looked at your content again carefully and have confirmed that it for sure violates community guidelines. It will not be available on YouTube. We know it may be disappointing, but it's important that we keep the YouTube community protected. YouTube. But yeah, so yeah, once again, guys, thank you. I appreciate it. Also, we're doing this dumb clapping thing because we're trying to figure out, or like I said, it's going to help me when I go to edit. I know what to bleep, because it's very hard. It's very tedious to go through every second of this episode. I know. And sometimes, to me, cursing comes so natural that even when I hear it, I don't notice it's, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So even when I'm editing, I'm like, oh, I'll press play on my computer and I'll go clean or do something. And I'll go back, and if I hear a curse word, I'll stop. And I'll go by 5 minutes, and I'm like, I haven't heard anything, and I'll go. And I missed a lot of curse words because it's already so, I said so much in my brain that when I hear it, it's not a red flag that pops up in my head. So it's very hard for me, guys, all right?
That makes sense, because not a knock on you. Obviously, you're doing all the editing and stuff, but I'll notice sometimes, like, you'll bleep out a cuss word.
But not another.
and then, like, 4 words later, it's like... I like it.
And no, it's funny, but I need to make sure I get all the curse words. We should almost do like a giveaway or something. Like if someone finds a unbleeped curse word in the first 10 minutes, like, and you'll let us know, we'll give you something. I don't know. I was thinking about that. was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to tell a story real quick because I thought about this today. It's very random. Mm-hmm. We're off the topic of being banned, so we're going to be good boys now.
Yeah, we promise.
Dude, so, okay, this is a true story. And I want to call my mom and see if she remembers it, and I don't know if she does. So when I was like in, I don't know, like 4th, 5th grade or something, prior to that, I had broken my wrist. So I had a cast, I had a sling and everything. And then like years later, whatever, I still had like the sling thing, like the bag, like the little thing you put around your neck or whatever that holds your arm. So I had that. I had like gauze, like stuff to wrap my arm. So one day I remember telling my mom, like, I don't remember what I told her, but I just remember I went to school with a fake broken arm, and I only did it. I did it on a Friday, I think. I only did it because I just wanted to get attention from like the girls. I wanted people to feel sorry for me. I wanted people to help me and stuff. I didn't have a broken arm, and so I just I fake wrapped my arm, put my arm in a sling, went to school that day, and then I think I cursed somewhere right there.
I didn't even notice.
Exactly, and I remember like as a kid coming back to school Monday, no broken arm. I just was like, I didn't work. No one really cared. Because when I was at school, no one cared. Like when I had it, I remember because I was normally a righty, so I had my hand was in a sling. So I was like, I can't write. My arm's broken. And she was like, just use your left then. Like no one cared that my arm was broken. No one even cared to like help me. Nothing changed. So Monday, like I just went to school normal without it. And no one said anything. Like even as a kid, I was like, wait. Should I keep wearing it? Like, was my arm going to heal over the, 3 days?
Everyone knew you were faking it.
You think?
And they felt real bad to say anything.
You think so?
Anybody mentally unstable enough to pretend their arm's broken for a couple days?
Yeah.
They didn't want you doing anything to anyone, you know? They didn't want to, like, rile you up. They just were kind of like, all right, we're moving forward. The sick kid has moved on.
Dude, I have, like, on the spectrum, like trait, like certain things about me are like,
sure.
You sure? You know what I'm saying? Because like that is true. Something like that. Like if I saw a kid do that, I'm like, wait, what's he? That's not real, right?
Yeah,
They'd be like, and then everyone's just like, just let him.
Yeah.
That's what they did to me.
Yeah.
I just
sometimes he does this,
and then like I almost feel like the teachers were even like just playing along with it. They're like, "Oh yeah, your arm's broken. Oh okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Just go ahead and sit over there." I was like, "Remember, bro? How crazy is that of me to do?" And the thing that's funny is like, I want to say I told my mom, and she was just like, "Whatever, like go ahead, I guess, do it." You know what I'm saying? Like, sure. Like I don't think she was like she didn't try to talk me out of it. Nothing. It was almost not that she was busy, but it was almost like she was just busy and she was like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. Like just to get okay, go ahead, wear it. You know what I'm saying? It's in the closet. Like go get it. Like I don't know, but yeah, I remember that's something that's always stuck out in my brain where I was like, how did no one on Monday just be like, wait, so now your arm's not broken? Yeah. And then like no one said anything to me. My mom never stopped me. Like I just went to school and faked a broken arm. Yeah. You know another thing I also did? I faked that people were trying to kidnap me.
Oh, that's not good.
So, no. Okay, so when I would walk to school, this was probably like 2nd or 3rd grade, maybe 4th, 5th, I don't know, around that area. So when I'd walk to school, this path I would have to take. So we lived on these apartments. This was like in California, so it's nowhere here. So no one knows what I'm talking about.
All right.
These apartments were on the other side of like a what the fuck's the thing? The water that goes in the. This 10 minutes hasn't gone off yet.
I guess not. 10 minutes is a long time. Oh my gosh. No way.
Oh, it paused when we got out of it. So we're probably at 10 minutes, right? We'll figure it out. But yeah, so there was like a ditch, whatever, and it was filled with water. So like you couldn't just go across that and then go to school. My school was literally on the other side of that. So I had to go down this path, and it was just like a dirt road with like bushes and stuff. I had to go down this path, go around, and then go to school. One day when I was going to school, in those bushes, there was like these Mexican workers, like these workers. They were Mexican, but they were these workers, and they were trimming the bushes, cleaning up the area. But they were all wearing like ski masks, goggles, like all this like gloves and everything, obviously to work. And I was walking to school, and I just didn't want to go to school that day. I was like, damn. I was like, fuck. Like, I was like, I don't want to be at school. Like, I have stuff I have to do. I didn't do it. I'm gonna get in trouble again. And I was like, just walking to school, and I saw them, and I was like, oh, they look kind of scary. And I remember just being like, wait. And in my head, I was like, I'm just gonna run home, tell my mom that these people tried grabbing me, and then I'll just get to stay home. So I just started running. I ran back home. I like somehow made my eyes like watery, went into the room and I woke my mom up and I was like, Mom, I was going to school and these guys tried grabbing me and she was like, what? Dude, once again, it's like they knew I was lying because she didn't act like how I thought a mom would when your kid comes to you and be like, someone tried grabbing me. She was just kind of like,
go to school.
No, she was like, okay, like, so what happened? Like, I'm like, I was going to school and like, these guys were in the bushes and they reached out, tried to grab me and I ran away and I came and they were like, what? So then my mom was just kind of like, do you want me to call the cops? And I was like, I guess, yeah. So she called the cops. They came, told them everything too. They went up there and they were talking to the guys and they were just like, did you guys see anything? Did you see this kid? And they were like, I don't remember. They're just working. They're not fucking, you know? Mm-hmm. And so the cops were just like, all right. And so they came back and the cops were just like, I don't know, man. Like the guy, I don't know if he left. I don't know what. It was just very weird. And then my mom was like, okay, well then I'll just take you to school. I still had to go to school. Nothing worked. I was so mad. I was like, I would think like, I just want to do something traumatic and you're going to still take me to school?
Those dudes are sweating. It's like 8 a.m. They've probably been working 4 hours already, 3 hours.
They've been there since like 5, 6.
Yeah. Come on. You suck.
Yeah, dude, I'm a bad kid.
Dang.
I'm a bad boy, dude.
I never did anything like that, like made up a kidnapping or anything, but I remember being younger and like, I don't know if it was with a friend or one of my sisters or something, like we were like fighting. And I did it a couple times probably where like I'd get hit in the eye or something, or you get hit kind of hard and you go down and then you're just like, You just
overplay it?
Overplay it. And I would be overplaying it and like acted like I couldn't get up. Uh-huh. And it happened a couple times where like I played it out so long and they were just like, all right. And I just kept dragging it out like, ugh.
They're like, oh, Emil does that.
Oh. And then like no one's paying attention. I just kept doing it. And then I'd eventually fall asleep.
No way.
Yeah. Like I'd just be on the ground like,
You acted so hard it made you tired. That's so fun. That's funny because I've seen kids do that.
People gave so little of a care.
That's what's funny.
Like, I just napped. I just faked it into a nap.
No, everyone was like, Emil does that. He's probably going to fall asleep in a couple minutes.
He'll fall asleep, and then we're good for like 2 hours.
He wakes up. He's embarrassed. We both don't. No one talks about it, and then everything goes on. Just let him sleep.
my eye. They're like, finally, put the show on.
It is funny too that you're just like, and you're laying there just like,
I'm like looking a little bit, nothing, no one.
I think your blood sugar was just low, buddy.
That's what it was. Childhood diabetes.
First sign.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That story, I like the story with me though. That randomly pops in my head up when I'm just driving. I'm like, remember the time I like acted like
it's kind of nuts, dude. Like
I know it is. I'm not saying
to be like they grab and you use real people who were gonna be there when the cops showed up. That's the crazy part.
I didn't think
if you would have completely made it up, it almost would have been better.
In my kid brain, I thought my mom was just gonna be like, you know what, it's fine. Like just stay home.
Through the blinds, like, okay.
Or at least just be like, okay, like, just you stay home today. It's fine. And like, no, I didn't think she was going to call the cops and tell other people.
Go put on the TV. I'll make cookies.
Yeah.
Thank God you're alive.
If you want, go back to sleep. You can go back to sleep. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You want me to order a pizza? 8 o'clock.
I don't know. I was just like, I was just like, this is going to get me to not go to school.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And she took you.
Yeah. Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had a medical emergency on a flight. Mm-hmm. Everyone assumed they were going to cancel the fight. The next day, he said something like, nah, we're good. I'm good. And then a couple days after that, right?
Yeah, they rescheduled?
Formally announced, yeah. They're rescheduling it.
Let me see. Yeah, dude, honestly.
So no longer on for July 20th, my 40th birthday.
Well, now that frees up your birthday so we can do something. Oh, you won't be here, though.
Now we can do something. I will be here. I just don't. I've been talking to my wife about what I'm gonna do for it, and I can't. I usually don't care about birthdays.
What if you like go out or something?
I do acknowledge it's like a bigger one, so I should
How old are you
do
gonna be?
something. 40.
Oh yeah.
Just do something. We talked about maybe going to Vegas for a night, but then I was like,
Dude, if you go, I'll
a
go.
little too old for that. For Vegas?
I've never been.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that.
And me and my girl want to go. She's never been either, and we want to go. We only want to go if we go with someone that's either been there before or we want to go with someone else. There's no way just me and her can go fucking experience Vegas. So yeah, if you go, like I'd be down to go. But no, dude, we should celebrate your birthday. I want to celebrate your birthday. That's 40.
Yeah.
You're turning 40, dude. You're halfway to death.
When me and my buddies turned 35, every time someone turned 35, we'd be drinking and we'd start chanting, "We're halfway dead. We're halfway dead."
35.
So I go 40s,
50.
If you think 40 is halfway, that's pretty good. No, 70. I think we were aiming for 70, but I'll take 80 if I make it to 80. But like doing stuff, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like freaking 68 with like knee issues and shit.
Oh, dude, I've always said that too. Like, if I get to that age where people have to take care of me and I'm like a burden on someone, just let me go. Yeah. Or I'll drive whatever car I have into a wall or like off a bridge or something. Like, I don't want to be babysat. I don't want to, I don't want to have to wear a diaper.
No.
I mean, as cool as that sounds.
It sounds cool right now.
Like, I wonder, because there are cool old people. Like, they they never got old. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, someone that they hit, like, 65 and they're like, can I wear the diaper now? I'm at that age, right? Can I wear like.
Bring me the diaper.
Like, they're like, yo, it's time. I think I can put the diaper on now. I think, like, they're really excited about it. Because I think most old people that have to wear the diapers, they don't want to wear them. They're embarrassed and like they don't want to be told they're getting old. But that's the thing I was thinking about. Like whenever like you see those movies with like old actors and they're really funny and they do like crazy stuff, they just got old, but their brain is still young, funny, goofy people. So like those characters, like I can't wait to see Bobby Lee as an old person.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. That's why we like people that do what is it when they talk like someone else? Impressions, because it's cool to see like. Do Trump if he was at the DMV. You know what I'm saying? Like old people, it's like that too. It's like when they get to a certain age and they're very old, it's like, have this old person skateboarding. You know, like just something that they shouldn't be doing is funny. And especially when you get someone old that is down for it, they're like, oh, it would be funny if I did that. Like they get it.
Yeah.
It's so hilarious, dude. Like,
yeah.
No, I hope I get to that age. I don't. It's sad to say, but I think you'll probably be passed away by the time I'm like 70.
Me? How much older am I?
Because I'm thinking when I hit like that age of diaperism, I can't hit you up and be like, "Yo, Emil, diaper time." Like
maybe you can. I don't think I'll answer.
I'll have to.
If I'm alive,
I'll have to go see you, and then you're just gonna be like,
my young Filipino boy will answer.
"Come in, sir."
Say hello, Mr. Jordan.
Mr. Jordan.
Sir, it's Mr. Emil. It's Mr. Jordan calling for you.
He's just gonna yell at you.
He's calling for you.
He can't hear you.
It's the phone, Mr. Jordan. It's calling for you.
Stop yelling. Dude, you're going to be... It's cool because I hope I know you up until like you're just like losing it. Because you're going to be so cool. Like you're cool now, but like because you're at an older age where you're a cool older guy.
Almost 40.
When you get like up there, I'm going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool to be your friend.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, dude. I love... Funny old people are the best. They're better than healthy old, like funny people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like funny old people just don't care.
Did you ever see like
they're so real?
Nick Swartzen's first special? Maybe a second special. It's an old special.
I've only seen one of his.
It's like an early 2000.
No, it wasn't one of those.
He's talking about like getting older and stuff. And first he says when his grandma died, he just told everyone, and they assumed she died of old age because she did. And he was just like, nah, she flipped her Corvette. And then he's saying like he can't wait till he's old because he'll just be sitting at the table at a restaurant with his family and they'll get to him and be like, what would you like, sir? I'll have the wolf pussy. Like, did that guy just say wolf pussy? And in my head I know what I said, you know?
Yeah.
But like I want to see how they react to me just saying off the wall shit.
It's the same thing with like old, like I don't know I've never seen it in person, but they make fun of like old people that will go out the house without their pants. It's like, yeah, you kind of get to that age where it's like you get so old that you go back to being a baby, where it's like, he doesn't know what he's doing. Leave him alone. No, you don't. Let him do his thing. Yeah. Same thing we do with kids. It's like, oh, come on, he's a kid. He don't know better. When they get to that old age, they go back to that where it's like, oh, man, look at him. Like, he's on his way out. Like, let him do his thing. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? His dick's out at the park.
That's Pop Pop.
That's Pop Pop.
Sometimes Pop Pop does that. You just have to let him finish.
Oh, going back to our first topic. Speaking of Mike Tyson. But yeah, dude, I think at this point, just call it, dude. Don't. What does Jake Paul have to get? No, what, dude? You're beating on a guy that is healing, not from mostly, like most times when people reschedule a fight, it's because they're healing.
You thought Jake Paul was gonna win, huh?
I don't know what I thought. I think I don't know what I thought. What? All right, Jake Paul's gonna win, dude.
You think they'll ban this? Clap. You got to blur this out.
I was also thinking like ways to like remind me or like help me when I'm editing, like we stand up or something, or like something very like when I'm skimming through, I just see us like pop up and I'm like, oh, there it is. Like, oh,
Jordan, edit here.
No, the clapping's good because it spikes in the audio, so I just go to those.
Or instead of clapping, can we just go?
Anything to make it spike helps. Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't have necessarily be clapping. Okay. But yeah, no, I was saying with the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson thing, I think he should just cancel this, dude. It's so sad. Oh, this is what I was saying. So normally when people reschedule a fight, they get hurt, and it's a medical reason because it's during training. They break a toe or something like that. This guy needs time to heal because he just had his body's breaking down.
He had an ulcer flare up or something?
Yeah, but that's like, I mean, not that it's an old person thing, but
it is an older.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, bro, what do you mean? Like, oh, he's gonna heal up and then we'll get back to it. It's like, no, he had an ulcer. What are you talking about? Like, that's old age. That means like life is beating him up, and you're trying to actually fight him. Like, what does Jake Paul have to gain from this? At this point, it just looks bad on him altogether. If he wins, if he loses, it's not other than, and I could just be dumb, but like, if he's just doing it for the money, then I get it. Because that's all it is I see at this point.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all I ever figured it was about. But yeah.
Well, I don't know. A part of me, as much as I hate Jake Paul or don't like him, a part of me wants to also think like, nah, man, maybe he's really trying. Maybe he's actually trying to be a professional fighter and he's trying to be real. So I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, at this point, I'm just like, I don't just call it, man. Let it go. Fight like McGregor or something. You fight McGregor now, like something like that. That I would actually be excited to see. I think it'd be more interesting. He is older than him, but still, like he's still somewhat in his prime. I mean, McGregor's got a fight coming up soon too. So like, I think he should just switch this all up, dude. But then again, I can see Mike Tyson being like, wait, what are you trying to say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's definitely not going to back down now. Like if Jake's like, dude, come on, man. Like you're old. Like let's just not do this. Yeah. You're too, like, how does he say it in a nice way to pretty much tell Mike?
He's going to say it in a way like, I was going to win anyways. And now I'm just going to spare you by not making it.
And it's going to push Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause then Jake's like, I told him not to, but he wants to do it. So we're still going to do it. Like, yeah, dude, it's pussy shit. It's bitch shit.
Bitch.
I want to bring up an old segment we've had before. Fashion or bashin'?
Fashion or bashin'?
Sunglasses indoors or also and out at night. And the reason I bring this up is because last week I went to a concert and I obviously smoked before. So when I was in there, like, dude, like we got pretty good seats. We're really close. Oh, I saw Bryson Tiller. He's he's like R&B, like you've heard some of his songs. You just don't know he sings it.
All right.
Anyways, his shit was really bright. We were like up close. So for the first time, I was like, I want to wear sunglasses, not to look cool, but like it's really fucking bright in here. Like I would enjoy this concert a lot more if I wasn't squinting the entire time. So I was like, oh, I kind of get it now. Like, cause I looked around and I saw people with sunglasses, and I was like, I get sunglasses in clubs and stuff now. If you're like under the influence of something or like high on something and it makes your eyes like real sensitive to light, you're not wearing it for fashion. You're legit wearing it because you're like, I want to have fun. I want to be in the club, but it's fucking bright in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fashion sunglasses indoors or at night for that reason. If you're wearing them, even if you wear them for fashion, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna lie. I wear sunglasses sometimes because I think it looks cool. Like I used to wear them on the podcast.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of douchey. I don't know why I did that. I wish you would have told me something.
I didn't care.
You didn't care? Okay, yeah. Let's hear your take.
I didn't care. For me, it's whatever you want to do. It doesn't bother me if you wear sunglasses inside or at night.
And on anyone.
And honestly, I would wear sunglasses a lot more often if I didn't have prescription. I have one pair of prescription sunglasses.
Yeah.
I keep them in my car, and then I just use them when it's really bright and I'm driving towards the sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would use it like. If it was comfortable enough, I'd rock them right now. This thing's kind of bright and bothers me a little bit. You know?
Right? And honestly, damn, that's cool. I didn't think. Honestly, I thought you'd be the other way.
No,
Because so say we go to the Crest, right? And you see like some guy on the dance floor with sunglasses on. Are you like, look at this fucking douchebag? Or
maybe,
you're just like,
maybe a little.
See, that's what I'm saying. There are some
but
places,
like not enough to be like. I mean, just because you like to talk a little shit about people, you know what I mean? I would shit on the guy wearing sunglasses at the Crest the same way I would make fun of a guy.
Say it.
It's gonna sound like I'm. I mean, we're talking about fashion or bashing. You're gonna know what I'm talking about. But I think crop tops are. I'm bashing crop tops, right? So I'm gonna
men's crop tops.
Men's crop tops. So I'm gonna feel the same. Like it's not for me. I don't care.
But you don't care if someone else does it.
I don't care.
Okay.
You feel good. You look great. If you feel good, you look great to me.
No, and the person you're talking about, I'm sure he thinks the same way about everything else too.
Yeah, I love him.
We love Caesar. No, I was sending it to him.
Yeah.
Dude, he just bought a Spider-Man mask.
Does he wear it?
He took a picture of it on.
Okay.
And it's like in the movie, you see it like how he pulls it over his face, like an actual stretchy one. It's like that. He spent a good amount on it.
We need to get him in here to spruce up some stuff for us.
That's actually, I've been thinking about that.
You tagged me in it the other day. You said we found our handyman. He was like, putting
Oh,
up shelves.
I meant that for the corner.
Yeah.
He can finally come do it for us.
Yeah. This corner's been empty from the beginning of time.
So when
we got shelves in a box.
When Emil first opened his office place to me, the first thing he did is he bought corner shelves, and we never put them up because we're scared that we're not men. We're not handymen.
Yeah, there's electrical.
Yeah.
And on the other side of this wall, there's water.
But see, a man would have the tool to tell him.
Yeah. He'd have it on him.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, come on, dude, just beep. No, you're good. You drill here and here. Actually, these are your studs. Go.
No, they do
And be like, yes, the studs.
They're so good. They do the. Yeah, right here. We're going to put it right here. We're going to do it right here. It's good right here. There's nothing right here. Like, it's just crazy. Like men trip me out. And it's not so much like, it's not like, I don't think it's a macho man thing. It's just like, I mean,
it's a confidence thing.
It's a confidence thing, yes.
Because those guys, even if they drill and hit the pipe, they'll just go, all right, go shut the water off. Now we got to fix the pipe.
That's a good point.
And it's like, all right, well, I could have done that. I could have hit the pipe too.
He's like, yeah, but I know.
Yeah, but I'm going to fix the pipe.
Well, not only that, he's like, but I also know where to turn the water off. If we
yeah.
Like, yeah,
I would know.
You start hitting the light switches.
I'd go turn the sink on to redirect the water.
None of this is on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, but
flushing the toilet. What did I do?
Where did the water go? But like, yeah, so we've had these shelves and they're right there. We just don't put them up because we're scared of that reason. And so, and obviously I get it. It's your space. So I'm not going to be like, let's just fucking try it. Let's just see what happens. I totally get it, brother. So no, yeah. We saw our boy, you guys know Dapper After Dark, Caesar Partida.
Yeah, Dapper.
We've had him a few times. Yeah, he posted, he was setting up some floating shelves and I'm like, that's our guy. Mm-hmm. We got someone who can do it. But yeah, I was actually thinking like, I don't want to hire like some fucking like stylist or something, but it would be cool to bring someone like him that could be like, bro, like what could we get in here? Like, can you hang stuff for us? Like, we'll buy the stuff and then you just decorate it how you think it should look dope. That's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Good thinking, man.
Yeah, you thought of it.
Oh.
Because you tagged me in the thing when he did it.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah, I just brought it up.
I was just trying to be nice.
Thanks.
But oh no, real quick, back to fashion or bashing on the sunglasses indoors at night. Yeah, I know they're a thing for some people. Like a lot of people are just like, that's a douchebag, dude. Take your sunglasses off. Also, I see I know people think it's like a disrespect thing. Like wearing hats indoors.
Sure.
My mom does that to me sometimes. Like if we go somewhere, we go to a restaurant or something, she'll be like, take your hat off. I'm like, Mom, when do... But it's funny because she's not always like that. It's like randomly she wants to be all pompous, or what's the word? Pompous?
Pompous?
Yeah, she wants to be all like bougie and shit. And she'll smack me and she'll be like, take your hat off in here. And I'm like, when do we do that? Like, what are you going to tell me to take my elbows off the fucking table too? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the fuck do we do this? Yeah, dude, so fashion, sunglasses indoors or at night, guys. You guys are good to go.
Definitely not bashing.
Definitely not bashing. No, man, do your thing. Even, and I did say in the beginning, if you're doing them because things are too bright indoors, or at night you're somewhere where that's the only time you can wear them. No, if you just want to wear them because you think you look cool in sunglasses indoors, by all means, fucking do it, dude. Most of the time, if you have a dope outfit, you do look cool in sunglasses indoors. Like at the concert, dude, there's so many dope dudes like with sunglasses looking like Ray Charles and shit.
Cool.
It's dope, but they look nice. They're like nice coats. It's like, yeah, the sunglasses has to go with that outfit. You want to get into this one?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this. I know it's we're talking about AI, guys. Artificial intelligence. Are we for it or are we against it? I know this is a very broad topic, and I know it's something that's kind of been played out and talked about a lot, but I have some new takes on it, and I kind of want to see how you feel, because I know you're not a big fan of it.
Okay.
First off, tell us your take on AI. What do you think about it? As far as using AI to edit videos, AI movies, AI songs, how do you feel about them?
I think those are all very different things. Like for editing, I'm not against it. I'd want to see what it looks like, but no, I don't know about using AI to like create art, but then you can argue that editing is an art, and then you're taking that away from like a human editor,
Yep. And that's the main thing here, right? Is AI is taking away from these actual artists that have put in time, practice, worked on their skill, have good talent, and so AI is taking away from that, because they're like, well, I have this computer that can do kind of what you do if I tell it to, and it's probably less money than paying for an actual artist. So that's where we feel like the issue with AI is it takes away from the actual artists of anything. Music, stand-up, movies, drawing, painting, anything, books. It all takes away from the actual human being that created that. But like I was saying, recently I've kind of changed, because I thought that way too. Like we talked about it in the Drake and Kendrick beef. We found out Drake used a little bit of AI in one of his songs, and I honestly think that automatically disqualifies him. I don't think that should have been allowed at all. Yeah. I think in music, either go full blown, the whole song is AI, or you do you. But there's no mixing. I don't think you should be able to mix what you can create, and then it's like, all right, let's see what AI can help with this part now. Nah, dude, like nah. It's either all you or not.
Yeah,
like,
but even then, it's like that George Carlin special, or even if Drake made the whole song with AI Tupac, it wouldn't have been any better.
No, but it's not. Even if it was better or not, it's the fact that you had to use AI. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick just did his thing. And with Drake, it's like, oh, so you had to get help from the computer now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't help that, people say that he is a ghostwriter. Now, because that one time you use a little clip of it, so now we just assume like, oh, you probably used AI in this song, this song. It takes away all that.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, because obviously, like, when I edit the videos and stuff, so, like, we use Opus Clip. If you guys make clips, check out Opus Clip. It's only a website. It's not on your phone. And you can upload your clips, or you can upload, like, if you have a YouTube video, you just click the link, copy and paste it, and it'll go through an AI will go through the entire episode, and it'll find keywords that you can either type in or things that it knows are popular, and it'll make clips for you. It does a bunch of stuff. There's the thing, I do use it, but I already make the clip. The only thing I use it for is it captions, as well as it does, it sets it up for long view, like for Instagram, TikTok, like, how everything's changing to that platform. Mm-hmm. It does that for me, because I use iMovie, and iMovie, it's free, but that's one of the options it doesn't have. You can only save videos in like a video setting, not like the phone setting. So with that app, I do the edit, I do the clips or the cuts and everything, and then I just upload that, and then it cuts it for me to where it's me and you on top of each other. It looks a lot more presentable. Yeah. You like it?
Yeah. You and me on top of each other.
But yeah, so I use that, and I know I could pay someone. I know, there's people out there that can edit these things for me. But dude, I pay $9.99 a month for this service, and it does it all.
Seabass turned us on to it.
Yeah. Shout out Seabass. Obviously, yeah, I was gonna mention that, but yeah, our producer Sebastian, he's on a sabbatical.
Yeah, which we owe him an apology for last week.
No, I was sticking to my guns.
I feel bad because I went kind of hard on him, and it turned out he was here. We just assumed he was out of town.
We can't apologize for that.
I apologize for sure on my behalf because I went hard on him, shat on him for not being here, thinking he was out of town for the second week in a row. He wasn't. He saw that we recorded and was like, "Oh, sick invite."
Yeah, guys. So last episode we were shitting on Seabass for not being here. We legit we had talked. We were all in the group chat, so we had talked. And we talked about the fights this weekend. Yeah. And we were like, I was like, we should get together and watch the fights. And he's like, I won't be here that weekend. Yeah. In my head, I guess your brain too.
Same.
I just heard next weekend I won't be here. Mm-hmm. So when we recorded, I didn't even think to message him. I just straight messaged Emil and I was like, all right, Seabass ain't here. So it's just me and you. We want to do Saturday, Sunday. So we just did that. Then we find out after we record that he messaged us and he was like salty about it. And I totally get it. Had he, from his point of view, he's probably like, they're just not going to tell me when they're recording now?
Yeah, he was a little like...
Yeah, it's exactly, because that's how he saw it. He was like, I just don't get invited anymore?
He's like, you guys could tell me if you don't want me to come.
I like that he did that, too.
No, he's like, it's honestly cool if you just want me to never come back.
But no.
No, Zebaz.
Truthfully.
Come back, baby.
Even when he sent that, I was like...
And then now this weekend, he's actually out of town.
Yeah, now he's actually gone, guys. So he'll be back next weekend, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully. But yeah, so I do apologize for that. But... School shooter vibes, that was hilarious. I'm not taking that away from you. That was so good, dude. And the thing is...
He said he's going to tear into me when he comes back, so...
Wait, but you know what?
You think he's writing right now on vacation? He's got his headphones on. He's like B-Rabbit on the bus. Just... Wow. You fat Middle Eastern... That's fucking derivative.
Bald. No, that's obvious. That's obvious.
Low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit, Sebastian. Come on. Your breath smells. Okay.
All right. Little truth, little lie. Little
truth, little lie.
Sometimes it does, but
not all the time.
For audio listeners, Emil's pantomiming Seabass writing... bad stuff.
Battle raps
against Emil when he comes back.
He will. He'll do good.
But shout out. Yeah, Seabass will be fine. But yeah, so yeah, going back, we got Opus clip from Seabass. He actually put us onto it, and it's been a lifesaver. Guys, I'm telling you, check it out. You can do a free version, but the thing is you pay for like hours, like minutes of it. And if you pay $9.99 a month, you get like an hour or two every month, which is perfect for me because I don't upload full episodes. I just upload the clips, like I said, to place them where they need to be when I post them on Instagram, and that's it. So I'm using like a minute. Like we have so many hours they expire. It sucks. Like I'm kind of wasting money, but it's so worth it, guys. Check it out. But I was going back to that, and I was like, well, this is AI, and I get that I could pay someone, but it's so convenient. And I'm not gonna lie, if I was in a better place financially, I would gladly reach out to an actual person that would edit for me. But it's just like, dude, like they're
$100 per episode.
That's just like ballparking it. It's around there, dude. Think about it. Like, tell me this. Well, okay.
Imagine paying someone $5,000 a year to edit your.
You know, Jamie makes $200,000 a year, and I know I know it's Joe Rogan and stuff, but yes, like. That's like top tier, like editor, producer. I think he does everything. I sometimes wish Joe would have him on as a guest. Like I want to hear his story, how they met, how he feels about this. Like he's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like he's an interesting character to me, like that we don't hear about much. And I wonder if they talked about that. Like, hey, would you ever want to be on?
You ever seen him? They ever show him? Yeah.
Oh, they show him sometimes. Sometimes he's on camera, but I haven't followed him on Instagram. He's he's a cool dude. He's just like a bro. He just golfs and like. Watches UFC, like, and then works for Joe Rogan. But yeah, I heard he makes like about 200 grand a year.
Nice.
But like, so that's what I'm saying. If I had the money, yes, I would spend it on a person, because then you can work with someone, because AI is still a little finicky right now to where, like, say if I just put the clip up, I still got to do some work. It's not, because I'll put, like I showed you, I uploaded that video and it automatically wanted to put like, it captured mine and your face, and it captured Will Ferrell and Robin Williams' face. So it made like a 4 clip, and it was like, no, I don't need that. So I had to kind of fix it. So it's not perfect, but yeah, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit more money and actually talking to the person and being like, I just want it to be like this. Yeah. They make it. Because I'm more of a like, let's talk it out in person or on the phone, not so much like texting, because it's really hard to explain like through words. So it's like, can you just do this? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I know it'd be a lot easier editing wise if, I had someone that I could speak to them about it. So my thing with AI is like, it does have its faults, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it's coming in clutch, especially for like us, like editors and stuff. Like, there's a lot. It's making a lot of shortcuts. Not just making it easier, but it's definitely helping out a lot. Yeah, and it's saving a lot of money. But I don't know. So I took a little approach, because I was the same as you, where I was like, dude, fuck AI. Yeah, that's bullshit.
But it is a thin line, because I definitely support $10 a month for something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, the $100 a month for someone to edit, I mean, an episode. Oof. I've heard that before. That's why I've gotten some quotes before, and that was like something where I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, that's $400 a month, if you think about it, or 300. Like, that's crazy.
That's a car note, baby.
Yeah, I got 2 cars now. Yeah. You mind if we take a break?
Please.
I gotta take a whiz.
PP.
We got a little smoke. We got smoke. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back. Oh, because everything he does.
He's just uncomfortable being alive.
He's uncomfortable being alive. That's the sweetest way of saying he wants to kill himself and not be alive. He's just uncomfortable. It's like, uncomfortable with what? Like, living, being alive.
Being alive just makes me uncomfortable.
What's up, guys? We're back from the break. Oh,
it was a quick break.
Yeah, really quick. 10 minutes. I feel like I need sunglasses now.
I wear my sunglasses. Where are those ones?
So I can.
I'll wear some with you.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Let's wear sunglasses, dude. Fashion or bashin sunglasses. Indoors.
You pick my, you pick them.
There's only one pair.
I'll just be blind. Oh, there's not another pair?
No, I mean like.
Oh, one pair to choose from?
Yeah. It's not like options, buddy. Yeah, we'll finish this one with a doozy.
These are too small for my head.
You don't have sunglasses?
Oh.
They look fine. They feel tight, though. They're going to hurt your ears if they hurt. They're going to hurt your head. Go get sunglasses. Yeah. You have sunglasses?
No, I don't know where my prescription ones are right now.
Yeah.
Let me just stretch these out a little.
I don't think they're
right back.
Yeah, they're too tight. While we were taking our break, you reminded me that you don't like scary movies.
No, I don't.
I want to get into that a little bit.
Okay.
Why don't you like scary movies?
Because they scare me.
No. Like,
we've talked about this before. I think. Like when I was younger, my older cousins would make me watch scary shit and fuck with me about it, and then once I got old enough to make the choice myself, I didn't want to mess with it. But even my mom, I remember being like, she was like, "Come on, man, don't be such a fucking pussy." Like, there was a alien movie in the 90s called Fire in the Sky.
I love that movie.
The one where the guy gets abducted or
yeah. I love that movie.
So, like, that was on Cinemax or something one night. And she was like, come on, we're going to watch this. You got to see, like...
And she forced it on you, kind of.
Well, she was like, come on. Like, let's just watch it.
It's not even that bad.
Yeah, let's just check it out.
And she pretty much was being like, stop being a bitch. Like, come on.
She was. And then
your mom.
And then the parts that were freaking me out, she was laughing and being like, "Look at how dumb it looks. It's so fake."
Yeah.
So she was like trying to expose me and show me, but it didn't work. I was just like,
No, I mean the main scene where he's abducted and like they're doing like all the things on him. And
He's all in goo and shit.
yeah, that is scary. But
That was the parts she was laughing at and being like, "Look, it looks like he's in jelly. It's jelly."
yeah,
Yeah.
Aw.
But she would also say things to me when I was like cut open, bleeding. She'd be like, "Just pretend it's ketchup." I'd be like, "I'm lightheaded, lady. What are you talking about? You can't just pretend it's a condiment. It's I'm losing blood. I'm a small child losing blood."
There's like blood coming out of your ears. She's like, pretend it's ketchup.
Yeah, pretend it's ketchup.
Yeah, but there's still fucking blood coming out of my ears, Mom.
Your brain's a hot dog. Just a little ketchup coming out of your ears.
That's why they make napkins.
That's why they make napkins.
Clean up your fucking ear. No, it's funny. It's funny to think that your parents or like your sisters are all in the living room watching like a scary movie, and then you walk in like, "What's up, guys?" And then your mom's like, turn it off. This fucking bitch is here."
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah, because it legit seems like she was just kind of fed up with like your bullshit of being scared. She was like, "Come on, dude. Like I get being scared as a little kid, but like it's fake. I'm trying to tell you, like just have fun with it."
Child's Play, Chucky. Like if throughout the 90s they were putting out 1, 2, 3, Bride of Chucky, whatever. And like every time there was like a new, even when I was older, even when I was like 10, 12, 13, I was like, I had to walk out of the room or change it when the commercials came on.
But see,
even now, dude, like.
But that's funny though, because like even, okay, well, did you say even now? Is this still scary you now?
Yeah.
You don't see it as like funny? Like,
well, like, I don't know what I was watching, but like the commercial came on for Night Swim.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I told you.
And I just made myself not pay attention. And then, like, I don't want my kids to walk in and see that because they probably got my pussy gene. You know, they're probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
What if when you go to bed, your wife wakes up and she wakes the kids up and she's like, "Come on, we can go watch Halloween now. We can go watch.
He's asleep.
We can go watch Faces of Death. He's finally in bed." They watch like the crazy stuff. Let's go on gore.com. Your dad went to bed. Damn, dude, that's crazy. No, it's funny because even me as a kid, I remember watching like, especially Child's Play, and I was like, it's a doll. Wouldn't you just kick him? Like, I remember thinking that way. And that's why I liked scary movies, because it was funny to, like, I saw scary movies as like, oh, like, you think this is scary, that's funny. Like, it's clearly not good. Like, it's corny, and like, and especially back then, like I knew, like with all the graphics and stuff, like the effects, it wasn't no CGI shit. It was actually, and that's what I want to see. That's the thing too, is like I'm a big fan of horror, like huge. Like the other night, I actually have a let's say prescription. I subscribe to Shutter. It's like a Netflix for horror movies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, you would hate it. And last night I couldn't. I was like, there were so many scary movies, I couldn't pick one. So I found this documentary. It wasn't a documentary. It was really like, it was scary movies from like 100 scariest moments in a movie or something, and it was like 100 to 1 or whatever. And it was really like interesting. It was like a lot of, and it was cool. It was like, and it was like Quentin Tarantino, like all these famous producers, directors, actors, all of them. They all kind of put their intake, and they're like, oh, I remember when I was like 10, and Nightmare on Elm Street came out, and they explained why it was scary to them. It's so interesting, dude. Anyways.
Yeah, for me, like when I was a kid watching movies, I was always really imaginative, and I was very much like, they say like you're supposed to suspend disbelief and like imagine you're part of the movie kind of thing,
You went too far.
I would just do that. Like if I watched Back to the Future, I would like imagine myself in that situation. If I watched Little Giants, I was like, by the end of Little Giants, I was like doing fucking drills and shit in front of the TV. I was like,
Stop right now.
So for me to watch a horror movie as a kid, I would have just completely become engulfed.
No, stop. We got to go back to Little Giants, because you brought Little Giants. Dude, that is like probably top 5 one of my favorite fucking movies.
Yeah, I was like, I need to get a go-kart. And
I grew up on fucking Icebox. You rang. What else? The annexation of Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah.
Say other terms.
I don't remember.
Because it's funny because that to me is like one of those movies that it was like a childhood movie. I fucking love that movie, and not a lot of people know about it.
Really?
But I only say that because
you think it's more or less popular than The Sandlot?
Oh, way less. Sandlot is like a,
because they're like the same for me.
Yeah, they're the same genre, like how a movie. Oh, you think they're both like at the same? No, dude. No, Sandlot. I thought about this too. Randomly, I was watching baseball the other day, and I saw like in the stands there's people wearing like Sandlot like jerseys, like Benny, like the Jet and stuff. And I was like, the Sandlot is such a good movie that even a non-baseball fan will like it because they like the story, the idea, like the nostalgia of being like a kid playing with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the, so like it's well known. It's up there with like Titanic and shit, I would say. But no, it doesn't. It doesn't compete with Little Giants. For myself, I think I feel the same as you. I think they're both, to me, they're both 1A and 1B. But no, yeah, because randomly, I remember like a while back, I posted a picture, like a screenshot of like Icebox, and I was like, name that movie on my Instagram. Only one person got it.
Really?
Yeah, and like everyone else was like,
I didn't see that.
No, this was wild. This was like a while ago, like
before we were together.
Maybe, yeah, probably before we started dating. Mm-hmm. I think it was probably when we first started talking.
Who's the one who messaged you?
My friend Yvette.
A girl.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Girl.
Yeah. You know I go both ways, dude. It's either you.
I know her, so I don't want to keep going with the riff.
You know Yvette?
I don't know. Is it the Yvette that comes to the mics?
Oh, no.
Different one.
Yeah, different
one.
Okay.
No,
CrossFit Yvette.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know her. Fuck her.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah, she's not one of my friends, that fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Not the fucking
No,
fool.
but no, because I posted it and she was like, that's Little Giants. And I was like, dude, she said the same thing. She was like, yeah, not a lot of people that I talk to know about this movie. And
it's crazy.
It's so huge. I love that fucking movie.
Dude, Rick Moranis, Ed O'Neill. Come on.
Oh, man. I'm trying, dude.
The bug-eyed kid, whatever his name is.
Don't be talking about my mama. I like when he's like, when he gives them all those pills, he's like, I take this for acid indigestion. And they're all, bruh. Dude, I used to see the mouthpieces, how they were strapped to the face guard of the helmet, and they put them in their mouth. I don't know why, but I used to put like orange pill in my mouth, and I would watch the movie, and I'd do the same thing. I'd get like on all like threes, like I was like on the line and stuff.
3-point stance.
Dude, yes, dude, yeah. It's crazy. The Little Giants to me was like Bluey or like Mickey Mouse house for like these kids nowadays.
But it got you
every day.
By the end of Little Giants, my heart rate was like 200. I was like,
sign me up, mom.
I was sweating. Oh my god.
No, and then like, because now I think about it, there's not I'm maybe because obviously I'm just older and I'm like smarter now than I was when I was younger. But like, there's not a movie that I can watch every day of every hour for like a week or something. When I was a kid, I literally watched Little Giants, and as soon as it ended, I was like, play it again. Like I'd rewind it
again. Notice
how I said rewind. VHS. Yeah. Hey, real quick. Were you one of those families that had the little race car that you could put the...
It wasn't a race car, but I think at one point we had a separate rewinding
You
thing.
Did?
Because
you were rich.
No,
as a kid, I thought that was a rich people thing.
I feel like our first VCR didn't... No, it would have rewound.
Hold on. Before we continue, we got to explain what we're talking about. So when we were... In the time of VHSs...
in the long ago.
Yeah. So, like, obviously, like, for instance, like,
are you explaining this for Sebastian and Caesar?
No, yeah, probably pretty much. That's exactly who I was like, no, that's everyone else knows who, like, they understand. But, so, like, back in the day, like, this is like Blockbuster, you know, what is it, Rewind?
Well, now you gotta explain what Blockbuster is.
Well, it was Blockbuster was a place.
Everyone knows what Blockbuster was.
Yeah. So, their big thing was, like, Be Kind, Rewind, right? Mm-hmm. And so, before you would return the movie, they'd want you to rewind it. And I found out about those separate rewinders when you go to Blockbuster, there'd be a little car, and then you lift the top, like the back of it, and the whole thing would open. You'd slide the VHS in, and all it was for was to rewind it for the person. So if you wanted to rewatch again or replay it, that's how you would have to rewind it. And so I remember as a kid though, they'd be like, oh, like hurry, rewind it so we can return the movie. I'd have to pop it back in. I'd have to fucking do all that, and I was like, damn. And I remember I had friends that had the race car where you just like, oh shit, like you could watch a movie and like rewind the next one, like at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought that was like, oh, that's some rich people shit. Like, that's cool. Of course you would though. I knew you would though. Yeah, but yeah, scary movies, dude. It really bums me that you don't like them because I'm a huge fan.
Well, I'll never change.
Maybe we can make like a separate segment where you watch a scary movie.
Fuck.
Come on, dude. You can't be like at your age. You can't be that scared still. Like you can't tell yourself
it's
like
less about being scared and more about not being able to control like my imagination and thoughts.
But
after I expose myself,
you're 39 years old.
Shit. Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't like the way my thoughts go when I see fucked up shit.
I get what you're saying. Never mind. You get the way I feel when I hit like cartel videos.
Sure.
Like when I'm saying,
I know. I would never watch those.
Mine's extreme, but what I'm saying is like after a while, I watch them and they're interesting, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy that they would do that shit. After some point, I start to get like a stomach feeling. I start to get real negative on myself. Mm-hmm. It just fucks with my whole brain.
Like I'm probably the only person in the world who didn't watch Two Girls, One Cup because someone explained it to me.
That's very good. We should put that on the Instagram as a poll. Have you seen Two Girls, One Cup? Because that's very interesting. Because it's kind of iconic, but it's like, has everyone seen it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I'll put a poll up and I
might have seen a little bit of it, but no, I didn't watch it.
It's like a 5-minute long video. It's not long, and once you get the first 5 minutes in, or the first minute or two in, you get the gist of it. He goes from two girls making out, and then after a while, it literally goes from two girls making out.
Yeah, we know.
Next thing you know,
people will Google it.
It's just like poop going into a cup.
Yeah.
But it's funny because you're watching, you're like, this is kind of hot. Like, it's just two lesbos. And then it's like, oh! It literally surprises you. You just see like, oh, it's a tight butthole. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I just found out what scat porn is.
It's poop.
Did you know that?
I think so.
Bro, do you know about Reddit?
I know that it exists.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, there's this app Reddit, and it's just like people just hang out and like put information on it, and they talk about bullshit, and they make, it's like threads in a way, but like with more like in-depth conversations on there. Anyways, you can, and it's very raw. Like you can type in like porn and stuff, and like it comes up on it. Anyways, I was like looking up something, and I saw this thing. I thought it said skate park. It said scat pack or something, and I was like, "The fuck is that?" It's like I clicked on it, and it was just girls like fingering themselves while they shitted and rubbed it all over themselves. This is probably why you get banned, huh? This is definitely why.
This is part of it.
Seb Boss is gonna watch this and be like, "Well, that's why, you fucking idiot." Like, we're talking about scat porn, but yeah, dude, don't look it up, guys. Whatever you do, don't look that. That's good. We should probably bleep that. We should probably bleep that. Yeah.
Bleep out all the times we said porn.
The porn.
The porno.
But yeah, guys, don't look it up. Next, we're almost done. I have a few little random topics that I like to bring up at the end of the episode that I just randomly think about when I'm like driving or on my day-to-day day. Have you ever stopped mid-jerk? Like, okay, like your mind just like made you, like you're halfway through, you're just like, I shouldn't be doing this. You just kind of went limp in your hand and you're just like, you just put it away.
It's not happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
That's, dude. No, I have too, but it's so sad. Like, it's one of those times where you're like, oh, I see why porn is bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you feel so guilty. Like, but the worst too is I think like when you're like, oh, like I'm about to do this, and like you're like rock hard, and then like halfway through, as you're like scrolling, you're like, I shouldn't be doing this, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it kind of kills it.
It just hits you all at once.
But the weird part is like when you just have to put it all away. Like, just continue your day like you weren't just about to jerk yourself off.
Nut everywhere. It's like, all right, I guess I'll just stay in this pair of underwear for the rest of the day.
Sticking to my thigh. The worst is when the sperm drips down to your butt cheeks, dude.
Oof.
Ugh.
Oof.
It's disgusting. So sticky. So this next one, my girl brought this up. And when she pointed it out, I didn't think it was a big deal. But then when she really explained it to me, I was like, I don't know why I do this. And I thought everyone else does this. Maybe I could be wrong. So, first off, okay. So first off, how many times do you wash your towel, or how many times do you use one towel until you wash it? Let me do that again. How many times do you use one towel until you wash it?
A towel?
A towel.
I try to wash them once a week.
No. Okay. So you use one towel like 3 times without washing it. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll dry yourself and you'll hang it, and the next day you'll use that same towel?
Yeah, for like 5 days.
Okay.
6 days.
I do too.
Okay. I'll use one towel for like a good up to 7 showers.
Real quick, what's the most you've used a towel for?
Months.
Yeah, dude, me too. When I first moved in with Saida, I was like showering, and then when I got out, she's like, "Wait, when's the last time you washed that towel?" And I was like, "When did we move in here?" She was like, 2 months ago. I was like, "Oh, this is the towel we bought when we first moved in." But like, I'm not dirty, guys, I swear. But what I'm trying to get at is she asked me, she was like, "Do you use face towels? Like when you get out the shower, do you dry your body with a big towel and then you have a separate little face towel, like to dry your face?"
No.
Right?
Sometimes
That's fucking weird. Isn't that weird?
I'll go nuts to face right away, or I'll.
Oh no, okay, but chill. Bud.
Yeah.
You're okay. Now you're.
I'll go nuts to face. I won't go butt to face, but I'll go nuts to face, and then
So this is my thing.
Finish with the butt, but then I'm using the towel again for the next 4 days. So you telling me I know where my balls and butt went on that towel?
No.
Every time?
My thing is, I know what I'm saying is wrong, but in my head, I'm like, germs die after 24 hours. So what I do is
it's the opposite. Bacteria is literally
growing in 24 hours
time with moisture. It's like the perfect condition to incubate and multiply.
Yeah, exactly. So my thought though is like, yes, I do use one towel for probably like between 3 to 5 days back to back without washing it. Mm. And my thing though is each time I use it, the first day I use it, when I get out the shower, I go from top to bottom. So no, my balls, my ass never touch my face that day. That day. So when Saida explained it to me, she was like, "Yeah, but every day, like you're cleaning you're drying your body and stuff, and like then the next day."
Are you telling me she uses a fresh towel every day?
No, she uses the same towel for her body, but for her face specifically, she has these mini towels to dry her face with instead of drying her hair and her face with that body towel. And honestly, if you were like a stickler and you're like a clean person, that makes sense. I get her side. But my thinking is I use that towel, but every time I use it, if it's the same towel, every time I use it, I start just top to bottom. And my hopes are that by the next time I shower, I just forget that I was fucking knuckle deep with this towel in my ass crack.
Yeah.
And in my taint, because that's like really the part that I really like to dry out. I don't like to put underwear on if I feel a little sign of dampness.
Can't do it.
It needs to be dry, dude. Dude, I sometimes use a hair blow dryer and I'll use it down there. I'll put it on the cool so it doesn't burn my nuts.
Sure.
Feels
In a hotel, that's a nice little treat.
Oh, hotel, my house, your house, whatever, dude. But like, dude, and I get all like, I'll squat down and that way my cheeks open up for me and I dry it up like, dude, I need to be fully dry before I put underwear on.
I'm covered in fucking body hair. So I'll, like, if I'm in a hotel and the dryer's right there, yeah. It's nice, dude. It gets all fluffy.
Especially, well, in the wintertime, it's nice to put a nice warm blow dryer in your underwear, warm them up a bit before you put them on. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Make you tinkle a little in your underwear. A little drip, drip.
Little drip, drip.
What was I saying?
I can't see shit.
I know. You can take them off now. I thought I needed them, but my eyes are fine now. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Okay. So, yeah. So, but my thing was when she explained that to me, I was like, I think everyone does that, though. If you are one of those people that uses the same towel for at least more than one time, the same towel, yes, you do get those dirty, grimy spots that you're drying out. But the next day, you put that all over your face because, I mean, no one knows what side you used on what. But that's what I'm saying. Like, for some reason, every time I use it, though, I start from head to bottom because I can't physically, that moment I use that towel, know that I'm drying my body, drying my balls, drying my ass, and then I rub it on my face. In my head, I have to be like, nope. After 24 hours, all that's gone. So now I can start back from the hair to the face to my neck to my shoulders to my armpits, And then the last thing I do before I hang it up, get the sack, open the cheeks. Sometimes I'll let it tuck. You know what I do? This is kind of gay. Kind of gay. I just started doing this, and afterwards I was like, this is bad.
You know what I'll do is I'll bring a guy in.
Feels good. No, so what I will do, I don't even have to bend over. Yeah, I just stand straight and he like sprays it for me. Yeah. Dude, so what I will do, what I have done, I don't do this anymore because I thought I was like, this is too much. What I would do was like, you know when you wrap a towel around your waist and you tuck it on the front right here, like under the other one, you flap? What I would do is I would get one end and I'd stick it in my ass cheeks and I'd pinch real tight and then it grip it in there because it's still kind of wet, so it'd let it dry. Kind of like a tampon from my butt. And no, I don't want to curse. And then it would stay clinched in there, so then I'd wrap the rest of the towel around me. And then the second time it wraps around, I can tuck it in. So it's also, I can walk out without being butt naked, as well as it's also drying my cheeks. So by the time I take my towel off and I put my underwear on, because the cheeks is always the moistest part of everything.
Can I just point out, say that word again.
Moist?
No.
Moistest?
What are you drying yourself with?
A towel.
Now you said towel.
What
But a bunch of times you said towel.
Okay.
Not dry myself with the towel? Say it again.
Towel.
No, now you're really focusing on
towel. Yeah, if I'm saying it fast, I'm just going to say towel, yeah.
Towel,
yeah. It's still, you know what I'm saying, though? Do you
what
want me to say towel?
Towel.
Do you say that? So
I dry myself with a towel.
No, but see, that sounds like you're...
Hey, let me get that towel.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all got an extra towel? I'm moist. My taint's wet. I need a towel.
You're doing a cabinet thing.
I need a towel.
It's annoying me.
Cabinet?
What do you say?
Cabinet?
Or do you say cabinet?
Cabinet.
You say cabinet or you say cabinet?
Probably both. That's different.
No, it's not. Because I say cabinet, and people I know say cabinet.
Yeah, but they're both the same word. You're saying towel and tell.
No, I'm just saying, no.
That's like when people say deal and dill.
No.
What's the deal?
No, I'm saying, I'm just not enunciating the W, so I'm not saying towel. I'm saying tell. I'm saying it fast. Just like cabinet. I'm not saying...
There was more E.
Hold on.
There was more E on your original one.
I'm not saying...
Tail.
I'm not saying cabinet. I'm saying cabinet. I'm taking out the I, and I'm going straight to cabinet. So it's the same thing.
It's not the same.
So if I say tell, I'm just talking fast, and I'm like, yeah, so I was using my towel, and then I was like... I'm not going to say I was using my towel, and then every time, you know...
you're going to say I was using my tail.
Towel, yeah, exactly.
My tail.
Yeah. But then you add a country accent, and then you make it sound like I'm redneck, and you say tail.
I use my damn tail.
Use my tail.
Come on.
I stick my tail in my ass cheeks.
my lady uses a couple tails. She uses the face tail and the pussy tail.
I'm going to ask her that.
She's got a third one she doesn't tell you about?
Does she use that same towel to dry her ass cheeks and then also rub her puss with? Because that's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah, I got her on that one. Thanks. I'm going to write that one down. Next. I have a Jordan's World.
Jordan's World.
You were waiting for it.
I had that one loaded up.
Yeah, you're like,
Jordan's World.
Remember, like in video games when they would shoot like blast balls, the longer you held the button, the more. Yeah.
The more.
Ah!
Jordan's World.
Gets bigger and bigger every time. All right, guys, on social media, I guess Instagram mainly, where you can post stories, right? Those things are meant just kind of like hey, what's up? This is going on. It's not meant permanently.
This is the hot dog I ate for lunch.
There you go. Yeah, I'm at Disneyland.
This is the text message I got from my friend. LOL.
My friend just bought me tickets to a concert.
This is a car I saw on the road.
You
cool,
guys,
huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't understand if you post something with a fucking paragraph of words and I got to pause my phone so I can read it all. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I don't read 100% of that shit.
Yeah.
If you guys go, that's why, like,
it's got to be a real important thing. It's got to be.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay. You're talking about someone's GoFundMe.
Not even
someone
that.
needs help.
I see GoFundMe.
No.
I see GoFundMe. I'm out. I don't give a fuck, dude.
So, like,
I'm sorry.
Like, I posted like a long ass thing when the Onyx guys got their shit broken into.
Yes, you did.
You know what I mean? So stuff like that. It's like, if it's a serious thing,
yeah,
post it. And then it's up to you if you're scrolling through it, whether you want to watch it or not. but just to be like, hey, you guys ever have the hot dogs? And then just post a fucking picture of the hot dog, man. I don't know why I'm on hot dogs right now.
Yeah, you keep saying hot dogs.
I'm hungry.
The fuck, dude? We're almost done. Chill out. No. Okay, so but this is my thing too, though. Is like even like if you have something to say, like just I know a lot of people aren't like good to get in front of a camera and like speak stuff.
Yeah.
But if it's a lot, I'd rather hear it from your voice.
Yeah.
Yes, that way I can just watch the video on my phone and you just hear what you got to rant about. That's another thing too, is like people that go on like rants and stuff. Because I know I did obviously the other day about the Instagram, about like everything getting banned and everything. But I was like, I'm not going to take a picture and then type all this stuff. Take a picture and type all this stuff. I'd rather just post, as much as I didn't want to, especially I was like at lunch all looking all shitty. I didn't want to like record myself and talk. That's why like the first video was just me like recording the screen. But then I was like, okay, this is just weird. I'm just recording, like I'm doing the same thing. I could have just taken a picture and did some audio over it.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I'll just turn it on me. I'll express how I feel and all this bullshit. Like, at least do that. And even that I don't like. Because it's got to be the same thing. If you go on a long-ass rant where, like, once again, if your story at the top looks like a fucking cut here line, like, just like a full of stories, and it's just, like, a rant of, like, some shit. If it's bullshit, like, then just don't put it. But if it's, like, funny, or if it's, like, some crazy shit, like how you got robbed at the gas station right now, like, that shit's cool. Mm-hmm. But same time, just don't, but like post a video, don't write some letter, like don't put all this shit on where I have to like pause it and read it all. Like it's just too much for me.
Yeah.
I can't, like, you got to understand, like, if you want to do that, post it on your story or post it on your actual feed. That way I could just scroll to it, read it if I want, put in your comments or like, you know, in the caption or something. But like, dude, on your story is meant for a quick 15 to 30 seconds, whatever they do. But if you're doing a video and it's interesting, then fucking obviously I want more. But if you're going on a rant, dude, like it's got to be some good shit. And if you're going to do it, at least do it like video record yourself doing it. Say that shit, dog. Especially that's another thing too. I'm going to call pussies out too because they be posting shit like low-key like sneak dissing. Why am I talking like a 10-year-old?
I don't know. You just you just went fucking schoolyard. Damn.
I went like my inner Sebas fucking.
And here's another thing, y'all pussies be sneak dissing. I'll smother you with a tail.
But no, so like when people like are posting these things and they're typing all this shit, it's like calling someone out or something. It's like, well, you call them out, man. Like I know you're doing it technically, but like fucking say that shit.
Yeah.
Record yourself. Say that shit, dog.
Yeah, put that shit on wax, bitch.
But yeah, that's all my thing is, guys, when you make your stories, don't type shit. It's too much, man. If I have to hold down my screen to pause just so I can read all this, it's
too much.
Too much.
Post it. Just make it a post.
Post it. I'm sorry. Maybe I have ADD or ADHD or whatever, but like, I don't got time for that. Especially in my stories.
Yeah.
Especially, dude. You got anything else, Emil?
Oh, dude, I won something.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
So I get home yesterday.
Hold on, explain it. I'm gonna go grab a beer real quick.
All right. I got home yesterday and I had a voicemail. I checked the voicemail, and it was the owner of the gym where I go, and he was like, "Hey, man, give me a call." So I was like, "All right, maybe something happened with my credit card or something. It didn't go through." Whatever. I don't know what I thought. But I called. Should I say the name of the gym?
If you want. I know we're not talking shit on them.
No, not at all. It's 4th Avenue Gym. Local to us here in Yuma. Great spot. It's a good spot. And they just made it better, and they're constantly doing work. They do a lot of stuff for the community. So this thing he called me about, I called him back and he was like, "Congratulations, man. You're the big winner." And I was like, "What?" I had forgotten when I signed back up, they were also selling raffle tickets. And this gym supplies a lot of, like 4th Ave is really heavily involved in like athletics with every high school in the area, surrounding areas too. Like Antelope and stuff. They'll get them wrestling. They'll save up money, raise money through these raffles, things like that.
No, I've seen them
like wrestling mats or
I've seen baseball. They do get them new scoreboards and they look all nice and shit, like legit dope scoreboards. Yeah. But they're always doing like shit like that.
He was saying he was saying they raised, I'm not gonna remember, it was like $80,000 or $90,000 or something last year, and then now with this raffle, it's like their new year of saving up for the schools.
Yeah,
and they're already with this raffle. So I won the raffle, and it did. And he was telling me it did really well. Congratulations!
Did you have some
and
money in for it?
So I bought a few. I didn't buy a lot. I bought $20 worth. So I think I might have got 4, or I don't even remember if it was 5 for 20 or whatever. When the kid asked me when I was signing back up, you want to get raffle tickets too? I saw that it was for the foundation, and I was like, I'll throw 20 on that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to win it. I never win anything.
Was it $5 a ticket or something, or like
it was something like that. It might have been 5 for 20.
Okay.
Like buy 20 instead of one, and then you'll get a free one. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Buy $20 worth, whatever. And so I didn't think of it at all until he called, and I don't think I even realized what it was for. So he's like, "Cool, man. So I'll put you in touch with the ranch." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." So it's 100. It's a quarter of a cow worth of meat. So it's like over 100 pounds of meat.
Bro.
And 5 chickens.
Like live chickens?
No, dog. Like food.
Oh,
like processed meat.
I read that
I won meat from a ranch in Prescott.
I know, I get that.
Prescott.
Hey, good call on that. So, I have a old uncle that lives there.
Yeah.
I remember as a young kid, we'd always go visit him. He had a dope little cabin.
Yeah. And, Prescott is cool.
Yeah, it's Prescott.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right, dude.
Y'all can go back to Yuma.
Go get now.
Take your dirty tail with you.
You motherfuckers say Prescott. Get the fuck out of here.
Prescott.
But no, when I read the chicken thing, and I was like, wait, he gets all this meat, and then he's got to like, for the eggs? Like, I just saw ranch, so I was like, oh, they're gonna give him chickens? Like, what if you don't want those? Because I was thinking in my head, I read that, and I was like, does he have the option to be like, can I get them like cooked, like a rotisserie chicken? Like, I don't know. Like, I just, it just said chickens, so I was like, because what is it? How many you get? 5?
I think so.
Yeah, so I was like, I thought you got real chickens.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool.
But it's a legit prize. I don't know how I'm gonna get 100 pounds of meat from Prescott.
You're definitely gonna have to buy a deep freezer.
I mean, I have one.
You have one?
I have a smaller one, and then I have an extra fridge with a freezer. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's enough then. Yeah, dude, I'm jealous. Can I have some meat?
No. Nobody asked me for meat. It's mine.
You're a piece of shit because you're gonna leave that shit for years.
I'm gonna have a heart attack
you're
next
year.
You're
gonna have so much meat, bro.
I just eat steak every night for a year.
All right, Jeffrey Dahmer. The cops are gonna come and be like, "You."
Of course, I'm gonna share it with my friends. Meat. I'll have a barbecue or something.
There you go. Everyone's invited.
Now I got to get a grill. I don't even have a grill.
I told you guys we're not manly men. Okay.
No, I'm the probably the worst person who could have won that. You know how many guys bought tickets for that? Like, this is my fucking summer, dude.
I got 4 smokers.
Traeger. I just got the new Traeger. Fuck.
It's Traeger, but I ain't gonna get
It's a Traeger.
It's a Traeger. But no, dude. Yeah, you definitely stole. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
you're like,
I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna share it with people.
Yeah, you're
so
not like
it's
a
not,
vegan.
It's not a massive waste.
Yeah,
but
I'm excited.
I'm gonna eat the shit out of it. I'm very excited.
I'm just excited to see like what 100 pounds of meat looks like.
It's nuts. It's gotta be nuts.
Like I saw this picture and it was like what $1 million looks like in a suitcase. It's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
Not like the movies.
Yeah,
it's like you can put 2 stacks in.
It's a gonna be like this much meat.
Nah, dude, 100 pounds of meat. That's 100 pounds of skin. Like, nah, that's a lot, dude. It's gonna.
Well, you think about
what is it from a cow?
If you buy like a chuck roast, you can easily buy like a 5-pound chuck roast, and it's pretty heavy, and that's like one thing,
What if they just give you like 5 big slabs of meat, like not sliced like deli way, like just. Here you go. It's 100 pounds. It's like 3 fucking.
They literally just give me a quarter of the cow.
Yeah, you can just see like the fur still on it. It's like it's 100 pounds. It's not frozen. It's not. We didn't say all that.
Yeah,
there's an eyeball still in here. No, but yeah, no, it's funny because
they drive the whole cow down here and do it in my front yard.
Here you go.
Just cut me my quarter.
They give you a cow and 5 chickens.
Well, then maybe the cats would go away.
Ah.
I got cats living in my yard.
Yeah, dude. Right now, as we speak, in his backyard through this window, we can see stray cats, and they had kittens.
I noticed them earlier in the week. Every day there would be like a couple more kittens, and then yesterday it was like 7 of them, and I noticed that like they'll come into this shade spot and then they'll go away. But yesterday I realized there was one kitten that kept staying behind. It looked a lot smaller, a lot weaker. Yeah. And so I did some research last night, and I was asking people what I can do. And I decided to call animal control because Humane Society gets very, backed up. And I think the option is to like trap them and take them in so that they can get fixed, so at least they don't multiply.
That's so bullshit. That'd be like calling the cops and being like, someone's breaking into my house. They're like, all right, get them and then bring them to
here.
us. It's like, what the fuck? What are you here for then?
Yeah. And so animal control, the city, they were like, if that one is sick and needing help, we can come get it and get it help. But if the other ones look healthy and strong, like we can't just remove them and take them anywhere. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, well, go check that out. Mm-hmm. So I called this morning and they came and checked, and the kitten was already
dead,
deceased.
He
said it must have happened this morning because it wasn't stiff.
The kitten unalived himself.
But now I feel shitty because I noticed it yesterday. I called today. I should have called yesterday.
Nah, I
also don't want to fuck with the cats. I don't want to go back there. I'm not feeding them, obviously. I'm not doing anything like that. I don't want to like go be friendly with them.
Yeah.
So it was like I was just watching through the window and then called today, and it was a little too late.
I feel like we got a good percentage of viewers that are cat people, so let us know what we should do with them.
Let me know if
by next week.
Please come get them.
Yeah. The cool thing though is you're being cool about it. You're kind of just like, all right, like do your thing over there, like just stay away.
I am kind of letting them do that
because you're not scaring them off. You're not trying to kill them.
No, I got a shed around the end, the other side of the house, and
you put some blankets down for them. You're sweet, dude.
No, I'm not doing all that. But I'm not like scaring them. I'm not trying to scare them off. I'm not blasting them with a hose. I mean, I did turn the sprinklers on earlier, but that was more like for the lawn.
No, you didn't.
I wanted to scare. I wanted it to go away. But like, I don't feel bad about sprinklers coming on because sprinklers come on. Yeah. Like it's what happens in yards. You're a street cat. You don't know that?
Yeah, you don't fucking.
But I'm not gonna like chase them with the hose or with the hose.
Throw acid on them. Light them on fire.
No, I'm not. See, no. I'm not gonna feed them. I'm also not gonna light them on fire.
I'm not gonna fucking take care of them. But also, not
I did
gonna
let
kill
one
them.
of their babies die. That is pretty.
That's fine.
That's a pretty gangster move.
I was saying this too. I'm not.
I did it to send a message.
Look what I did to him. You think I'll fucking take care of you guys?
Look what I did to your little baby.
I saw him.
You want to sleep in my yard? I'm gonna come after your kittens one by one.
You go for a swim in a pool?
I'm gonna make you watch.
That's a good voice, actually. No, dude. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of cats, but kittens, I think kittens are cute. Once they get into
they're cute as shit,
dude. Kittens.
I find myself just standing there drinking my coffee, watching them.
You're like, God damn, dude. Why'd that one had to die? I start feeling bad. Yeah. No, man. Like, yeah, you're cool.
R.I.P. Gilbert.
We gotta name him, huh?
I assume he was Gilbert, the one that died.
Did Humane Society just take him?
They took the.
And the guy just put him in his pocket. I'll take care of this.
I'll take care of this. He goes, I'll take care of it. Over the neighbors.
He's like, it's all good. It's all good, dude. These ones we're gonna have to leave here. I'm sorry. But
or I go look in my trash can outside. It's just in there.
All right, thank you guys. That's been an episode of the Slobs on the Pod. Make sure you guys check out our Instagram.
Yeah.
At JordanTondo_comedy, at Emil Comedy. Follow the podcast Instagram at the Slobs on the Pod. Everything's the Slobs on the Pod. Instagram, TikTok. Guys, go to our TikTok, please. It's pretty dope. It's fun to post on there. It's like more of what we're posting is exactly what people want to see. Like as far as like short, quick clips.
Yeah.
So go check that out, guys. the YouTube. I guess you guys can follow it. We're banned right now, but by the time this episode comes out, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, then we're at this point we're unbanned. So hopefully we keep that going. But if not that, I'm just gonna from here on out. Fuck it, dude. Like I'm gonna say this real quick. When I knew about Spotify, you could post video and audio, but my goal was to really raise the YouTube. So I was like, if you want to listen to it, you can have Spotify or Apple Podcast, but I'm only going to put the video on YouTube. That way it feeds everyone over there. More subscribers, more all that. At this point, I don't give a fuck, man. You guys are all cool. You guys all fuck with us. Like I said, at a time when I really thought that no one really cared. A lot of people kind of messaged us, so I was like, fuck this. People just want to see it. So I don't give a fuck, guys. From here on out, if you guys go to Spotify, it'll be audio and video. You can watch the video on there as well. Or you can go on YouTube, and we'll stay on YouTube as long as we can until they give us another strike or whatever. But for right now, I think Spotify is cool. They don't say much.
At least we're acknowledging it and trying to make some changes. So
yeah, of course.
Hopefully they see our effort.
Yeah, hopefully. Because
do you think they're even really reviewing the shit though?
I don't know. I mean, they have to because like
they're using your AI, your $9.99 a month. Yeah, they're just like, no, man, it came back. You can't have Robin Williams on there.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Will Ferrell, you can't use Will Ferrell in there.
Yeah. You guys have dogs back there? You can't have dogs on the fucking YouTube?
That's not okay.
No, but yeah, so from this point on, I guess we should be good on Spotify. And then if Spotify kicks us off, then we go to the next one. We're just going to keep it going, guys. I'm not going to lie. Real quick, I got real sad. I was kind of depressed. I was like, should we just cancel this shit? Like, what am I doing? I'm going to lose everything. Doesn't even matter. Why am I working towards this? Why am I taking time out of my family? But nah, dude, I fucking love this. I love hanging out with you. It's cool too because on the Instagram podcast page, you guys are always messaging us about like random stuff, and like it's cool to see that. It does catch me by like little off when like it's like, oh shit, like you referred something back to an episode. That's dope.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, dude. So yeah, it'll be everywhere. It'll be on Spotify video. It'll be on YouTube, and fuck it, dude. We might put it on Pornhub. Who knows?
Oh.
Put on XNXX. Put on X videos. Put on
X Hamster.
That's the one I was thinking of. RedTube. Yeah, fuck YouTube, dude. Let's go to RedTube.
Let's go to RedTube.
Then we can get a lot spicier with our captions, like our titles.
Yeah, we could fuck.
I mean, I was thinking like we could we could do what we do,
Think
but like the titles could be off the wall.
It could be a segment.
Chode host blows host.
We just take turns sucking each other's dicks.
For like 5 seconds. Well, like if we go on there, like I'm pretty sure, like I don't think you can go on like Pornhub and just post non-porn things. I think they like vet it and they're like, no, this isn't raunchy enough. You're out. Yeah. So I think maybe if we give them like maybe their first 10 minutes has to be porn.
Yeah. They're like, you didn't fuck enough in the first 10 minutes. First strike. You guys fucked for 8 minutes.
More fucking.
Yeah.
Please.
So you can't post this week, but next week you need to fuck for 10 and a half minutes.
Our second strike will be that we don't show enough anal.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, we're just going to keep it going. We're just going to we'll post whatever we got. Worst comes to worst. I think worst and maybe best case scenario, it gets to a point where we have to make a website.
Yeah. We'll do that.
And there's like options out there. So we have options, guys.
Sebastian. Make us a website.
Yeah, dude, come on, bro.
We know you know how.
Yeah, he does. Other than school shooter vibes, he also looks like hacker vibes, like, you know, or
tech guy vibes.
Techie, yeah, he does. But also he looks like someone that should know that, but he also doesn't. Right. He looks like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like he does look like he should know that, but he doesn't know that.
We'll find out.
All right. Love you, Sebas.
Love you.
All right, but I love you, Emil.
I love you.
We're out, guys.
Bye.
Play the song. Play the outro. No, you know it's heavy metal, dude.